Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the new Mattel Creations He-Skeletor. This went up on pre-order, it wasn't that long ago, and they shipped them actually pretty quick. I was kind of surprised, but yeah, so this is a He-Skeletor. This is from the He-Man and the Masters of the Multiverse comic book series. And it's an alternate universe where Keldor is the Prince Adam of this universe. He's essentially the good guy, and He-Man is Anti-Eternia He-Man. So he's the bad guy. So it's just a swapped universe. Kind of think like if you're into Transformers, like the Shattered Universe or whatever. Just the opposites. So in this version of the comic, we have Keldor becoming He-Man. So it's kind of cool. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this out of the box. I've opened this up once before. If you saw the little short that I posted, basically I just pulled it out of the box. But this is a shipping container. Set that off to the side. Check him out. It's very cool. I really love the comic series. If you don't know much about it, I go into it a little more in depth in the Anti-Eternia He-Man video, which I will link. I'll pop it up somewhere in the screen somewhere, probably at the end of the video, so you can check that out. But yeah, most powerful Keldor in the multiverse. Very cool. Now, this was a Mattel creation, so this didn't go on the shelves in retail, so we just get some really cool artwork on the back side of it. I dig it. It's very cool. Yeah, so let's go ahead and open him up because we've got a cool new comic with him. And I'm going to see if I can try to maintain the card a little bit more than I normally do. That's probably not going to happen, but I don't buy these to leave them in the package anyway. Yeah, that's not too bad. All right, we'll set the card off to the side. Pull the little insert out. That's just a really rad figure. Now, let's see, do we have bands? He does have some bands. We'll see if we can just break them off. Yeah, maybe not. All right. We'll go ahead and cut these. Yeah, so if you watch that Anti-Eternia He-Man video, I think I even mentioned in that video that I really wish they would do a figure of this guy. So when they announced that this was going up on pre-order, man, I was super stoked for this. Let's get the little band out of his elbow. What? I hate these things. They're so pointless. Some of the figures don't even have them, and then some do. There we go. Got that out of the way. Yeah, so Mattel, they've always been the masters of basically taking a character, doing a complete repaint on it, and giving you another complete unique character. The He-Man figure itself has always been one that they've been able to get a lot out of. Think Faker, and then of course Anti-Eternia He-Man, and now we got He-Skeletor, and they are all unique characters, completely different of each other. Cool. I'm gonna set him off to the side here in the back. Accessory wise, just like a regular He-Man, you get a battle axe, you get a power sword, and you get a shield. Now, also with this is the new mini comic, and this is Crisis at the Multicore. Check that out. Now, that's another version of He-Man that we should get. It's like a Snake He-Man. Here you can see Prince Keldor. Now see, this is a really cool shot here. All these different versions of Castle Grayskull. Even acknowledging the vintage toy Castle Grayskull and the new Eternia. That's cool. Here we see He-Man with Prince Keldor or He-Skeletor. Very cool. I dig it. Alright, I'm going to lower the camera down. We'll get a better view of this guy. Alright, so we got him out. We've got him stood up here with all of his accessories on. You see the axe, the shield, and the power sword on his back. Of course, it's essentially the exact same mode, armor, everything, as our standard He-Man, which we'll bring in here. Let's get them lined up here. We got He-Man, He-Skeletor, and then we also have our Anti-Eternia He-Man. And we'll try to get them all in frame here. And then the outlier in this set is going to be Faker, who has the Skeletor armor and only comes with a sword. He doesn't come with the shield and axe. But it's cool to see all these guys here together. We'll set him in the back, because they are all the same figure, basically, same mode. Head sculpts, body, everything is basically exactly the same, just a complete repaint on each. But we do get 4 completely different characters out of this one figure, which is fantastic to me. It's something that Kenner always did with their figures, just reusing parts. But Mattel has always been, I think, the best at it. Especially when you think Merman and Stinkor being the same mode, but just a repaint. But here, I really love this. I love the colors. It pops really well. I'm a fan of the comic book too, so if you read the comics, you are probably really excited to get this figure. Yeah, so there's not really a whole lot to go over as far as articulation and everything, because it's all exactly the same. We're not covering any new ground as far as any extra points of articulation or any extra features. We're just getting another He-Man. Also, if you have Wondar, you could kind of include him in here because he's the same figure as well. But I didn't pick Wondar up. That was a little much for my pockets. And if you didn't get it in on the pre-orders, you were kind of screwed, because aftermarket or third-party sellers for that figure are ridiculous. I'm not paying $75 for a figure that I'm going to open. So, but anyway, I just wanted to share this with you because I thought it was really cool, and I think it's cool to see all these guys together. Sound off in the comments and let me know your thoughts. And like I said, somewhere in here I'll have a link to the Anti-Eternia He-Man video, because I think that one kind of explains a little more about it. And I didn't see any need to go over and recover all the same stuff I've already talked about. But the Multiverse comic book series is fantastic. So if you haven't read those yet, I definitely recommend picking those up. But for now, yeah, you got the little Crisis of the Multi-Core, kind of giving you another take on it. So check that out. And yeah, sound off in the comments. Give the video a like. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. And we'll be back with more soon. Thanks, guys.